Real quick, there will be giant spoilers for Legends of Tomorrow Season 2 in this video, okay? Great. Well, Legends of Tomorrow Season 2 ended with Legends meeting Legends, over 50 Eobard Thawne showing up, and the Legends crashing into a 2017 Los Angeles that looks nothing like the Los Angeles of 2017 that I live in, cause it has dinosaurs. And as far as I know, Los Angeles doesn't have dinosaurs. Hold on, let me check. Yep, still no dinosaurs. Huh, so where are the Legends? Well, I'm going to give you my predictions on where I think this ragtag team of time travelers ended up, who I think they will meet there, and who the villain of Season 3 could be. But real quick, if you like any of the videos I make, then consider heading over to patreon.com/Jawiin and supporting all that I do so that I can make more longer theory videos just like this. And also, make sure you stick around till the end of the video because I'm going to announce the winner of our Crisis of Infinite Eobards art contest from last week's DCTV recap. So where are the Legends? To be honest, I have no idea, but I have some theories. One interesting thing is that the producers of all of the CW DCTV shows have said that this weird 2017 timeline that the Legends find themselves in will not affect Arrow or Flash, which does seem a little confusing, but it's not that weird. The Legends could simply be in a pocket universe or outside the DCTV time stream somehow. It's something that TV viewers have seen before in many episodes of Star Trek where some major event would happen and then not affect the other shows. And then at the end of the episode, everything was back to normal in the normal timeline. So that's why I think Arrow and Flash will not be affected by this. But wherever the Legends are, I think they will fix everything before they return, which presumably will be before the 4-series crossover in the fall of 2017. So the Legends defeated the Reverse Flash, and then they hopped through the time stream, and the Wave Rider collided with the Time Storm. And Gideon claimed that they landed in Los Angeles 2017, but everything doesn't look right. The streets are abandoned, and there has never been a time that I've ever seen Los Angeles without cars on the street. It's literally impossible. And then the background is full of futuristic buildings and even a tower that looks very suspiciously like Big Ben from London. So, where are the Legends? Obviously somewhere with dinosaurs. But there are a few different explanations that could be possibilities that could explain where they are. So, this season of Legends of Tomorrow was all about changing reality. And we saw Eobard Thawne do that with his Doom World reality, when he did that with the Spear of Destiny at the very end. Maybe the Legends didn't fix reality like they thought they did. Maybe in 1916, when the two groups of Legends met themselves, it actually fractured reality more than we thought, and this Los Angeles, this crazy town Los Angeles, is the result of that. The other option is that maybe this is Legends of Tomorrow's version of Flashpoint. Maybe the team traveling back to 1916, meeting Tolkien, and meeting themselves in that timeline fractured time so much that this is now an alternate timeline to the one that we are currently seeing in Arrow and Flash. Now, I doubt the producers would make this as a story choice because we have just seen all the consequences of Flashpoint at the start of Season 3 of The Flash, but it is a possibility. This is something that we have seen in many different science fiction shows, alternate timelines, so it's a valid theory to bring up. The last option is that maybe the Time Storm knocked the Wave Rider to another Earth in the multiverse. Now, there's nothing to prove or disprove this theory, and there is no proof to say that time vortexes, which they ride through, can't also access the bleed, which is the membrane wall that holds the multiverse together in the comics. And there are plenty of Earths in the DC multiverse that would perfectly explain this weird and crazy Los Angeles, especially Earth 51, which is a post-apocalyptic home to a very famous Jack Kirby character named Kamandi the Last Boy. Now, whether or not the team went to another Earth in the multiverse, or whether they are still on Earth Prime, there is a very strong chance that the DC character Kamandi could appear on the show. So let me break down who he is for you, especially since this is one of the most popular theories for Legends Season 3 on the internet right now. If you go anywhere on the internet, everyone's saying Kamandi is gonna be in Legends Season 3. So, Kamandi is a character created by the king of comics, Jack Kirby, when he worked for DC Comics in the mid-1970s. Now, Kamandi is a teenage boy with long blonde hair who wears denim jean shorts, and he's the last boy on Earth due to being one of the last human survivors of the Great Disaster. Now, the precise nature of this great disaster is never revealed in the original Kirby series, although it is said to have had something to do with radiation, and the Great Disaster actually did something really weird. It caused a wide variety of animals to become humanoid and sentient, and to begin possessing the power of speech. These newly intelligent animal species, they started equipping themselves with weapons and technology salvaged from the ruins of the human civilization, and they began to struggle for territory. Fun fact about this, horses were not affected by the Great Disaster. Why? So that we could see animals riding horses in the future, toting guns, duh. So Kamandi is the last survivor of the human outpost called Kamandi. It's a bunker that was somewhere near New York City. And when he was first found in the series, the sign for his bunker was ruined, and they basically had to spell out Kamandi, and that's how the boy got his name. They confused Kamandi for Kamandi. Now, Kamandi's world is full of Jack Kirby craziness. There's an undersea New York rat network, a dominions of the devil, and there's some guerrilla communes. You know, those fun guerrilla communes. Now, how much of this world will we see in Legends Season 3, you ask? Well, I think very little, but they could go visit some guerrilla communes, especially since we now have some CGI models for thousands of gorillas as seen in the Attack on Gorilla City Flash 2-parter. Now, I think the Legends will spend a couple of episodes in this whacked out future, but I do think there's a chance of a famous DC character showing up. I don't know if the Kamandi will be the right one, but I think there's a better choice of Jonah Hex showing up. Now, I'm gonna explain this. After Crisis on Infinite Earths, Jonah got zapped into the 21st century and spent some time there in a comic series called Hex. And he was basically a futuristic gunslinger, and he had lasers, and he just hated the world even more. So I think that this would be a perfect way for the producers to bring Jonah Hex back to Legends of Tomorrow in a new and interesting way. So I'm really excited to see what they do for Legends Season 3 overall. And I thought Season 2 was an incredible season, and now I really, really wonder who will be the bad guy. It is an amazingly tough act to follow up Matt Lesher as the Reverse Flash. My biggest prediction is maybe it'll be the Time Trapper, who is actually a Legion of Superheroes villain who wears a cloak, and he's meddled with the time stream in many, many storylines. One time, there was a storyline where he was Superboy Prime. Go check it out, it's crazy. But whoever the villain is, there are plenty of possibilities. So those are some of my thoughts on Legends Season 3. If you remember at the very beginning of this video, I said I was gonna announce the winner of the Crisis on Infinite Eobars. Now this was a joke. Last week in our review for DCTV Recap, we came up with this joke that there was a crisis on Infinite Eobars because there were so many Eobars in the shot. And we asked you guys to make a poster that celebrated that fact, and we're gonna tweet the winner to Matt Lesher. So here are some of the awesome, awesome pieces that you made. Okay, there were a lot of amazing pieces, some pieces that really, really made me laugh, but I can only pick one winner, and that winner is Dominic Tan, who is at EpicD0M on Twitter. He made this awesome poster that was really funny. I thought it incorporated some funny jokes into it. And look in the background. All those faces are great choices. Okay, so Dominic, message me here on YouTube and I will send you this variant cover copy of Batman #1, right here. And you will get that. I will send that right to you, right straight to your face for making that awesome piece of art. And next week we'll have another theory video. I need your help down in the comments though. I'm looking for a video about Arrow. I'm thinking maybe Arrow Season 6 villain predictions. Maybe that would be a good idea, talking about the different villains. Let me know down below. I don't know if there's gonna be another Legends video, but there will be another Flash video. And then the week after that, we go right back into the reviews, guys. So don't forget to click subscribe, and I'll see you around the internets. And guys, head on over to my Patreon, because our Patreon right over there is where we can get all the support that we need to make more videos like this. I'll see you back next week. Thanks for watching. I'm Jason Inman.